I gotta grind. I gotta keep going until y'all see me. That's just how this gonna work. Reaction after reaction after reaction. So, Ty Buggy podcast 2 days ago. Let's react to this. Weed is ruining a generation of men. Let's see.
And this Za is not the same Za. I call it chemical Za. The
Chemical
old Za,
Za.
bro, it used to make life beautiful. You go to the park.
4 to 5 blunts a day. Honestly.
Bro, that's a lot, bro.
Like,
I am way too high. Damn, why I'm this high.
I remember growing up seeing those commercials saying don't do meth, stay away from meth, don't do drugs. Or even those cigarette commercials with the lady that had to talk like this with the device at her neck. Yeah, I mean, because she smoked cigarettes. Some of y'all may be too young to remember that stuff. But
Yeah.
commercials saying
No, I'm
stay
not
away
young.
from
Too
drugs
young.
was a really popular thing back in the day. But weed is a drug that people have learned to love because of the calming and happy feeling that you get when you smoke a blizzard. But recently, people have been noticing that weed don't really give the same feeling that it used to. Check this out.
We all understand this Za is not the same Za. I call this shit chemical Za. The old Za, bro, it used to make life beautiful. You go to the park with your pop.
Hey, and he said it's ruining a generation of men. So I'm wondering, like, because we just watched the MTR sperm race. That shit was crazy. Is it affecting things like that? Is it affecting genetics and our biology? You know? I mean, of course it is, but how deep does it go? My bad for interrupting. Let's get back to the video.
Spark some Za. And damn it, my brother, you're living great. Oh, this new Za? Oh, this new Za make your ass a different person. You fucked up. You can't think. At least you can't think about shit that's gonna help your ass. You just think about all negative shit. Nigga thoughts beating your ass. It's all negative. You ain't good enough. Yeah. That nigga finna cross you. And bro, it's like you borderline skits, bro. This not no game. If you keep hitting that shit and you starting to feel, hey, this shit ain't really giving me that same feeling it used to. It probably ain't the same shit.
See, I did 10 years in the military, so my days of smoking has long been over. But I had my moments in college. I mean, I was never one of those stoner dudes. But I remember back then just being amongst friends, and it would just be a whole lot of laughter, a whole lot of joking. But it seemed like nowadays, these dudes be so mellowed out to the point they walking around like zombies. I have family members that still smoke, and every time I'm around them and they're high, it's like I'm talking to an empty vessel. Like, they walk around like zombies and stuff. I'm like, yo, like, what is this weed doing to you? Like, dang, no more laughing? No more giggles? You don't want to tell a joke or two? I used to joke all the time. This new age weed got y'all walking around stuck.
I hate when people ask me, like, how do I cope with pain? Because, bitch, I'ma always say I smoke. Like, people might not realize, but, bitch, weed and, bitch, like, it's like, I don't know. It's like smoking just done helped me out through so much. Like, bitch, it done got me through the roughest time. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like you just can't explain it. It's like an undescribable love. It's like an undescribable.
I feel, sorry for interrupting. I feel the same way. And that's why, if they really are doing, because, like, if they really are doing a gang of shit to the weed, chemically, like, we should know about it. You know? Like, it used to not be fucking, excuse my language, used to not be legal to sell it. But the government's made it to where they can sell it and you can't. You need a license. You need an LLC, all of this. This, that, and the third. Nigga on the corner trying to feed his family, himself, maybe put some clothes on his back, a roof over his head. He can't do that. How easy do you think it is for somebody to go, you know, looking like this, hair like this, ain't shaved, they walk around with jeans on, a t-shirt. You think that person gonna get a job? Oh shit, my shit timed out. My bad. Sorry for interrupting.
Internal peace that it gives you.
See, here's my problem with people that use weed to cope, or any substance for that matter, whether it's drinking or smoking. Although the problem disappears while you're high or you're drunk, what happens when you come down from your high? Now you're...
What about the people who use it medicinally, you know, for pain? Because I get what you're saying, but for pain, like, come on, man.
And you're sitting there like, dang, I got really bad anxiety. And it's coming from
critical pain because I have anxiety from smoking that shit too. And I don't smoke it for pain. I smoke it because I love me some trees. But this is still something to consider. Like these are still things to consider. I'm sorry for so many interruptions. We still got a long time to go. I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna watch it.
Check traumas and experiences, you never really got a perspective shift on it. You never really healed or created some type of understanding through it. You just coped by smoking. So you ain't have to feel the anxieties. You ain't have to feel the pain. So because you're not actually addressing the issues that you're experiencing throughout life, once you're sober, all of those things hit you. All of those emotions and feelings hit you. So the cycle continues because you don't like the feeling of all this pressure, all this anxiety, all this buildup, all these extra thoughts. So what do? You smoke again, creating an ongoing cycle. Never really dealing with why do you have to smoke in order to deal with life? Like, why do you need a substance in order for you to walk through your day? Like, have you ever asked yourself that? Anytime you have to mask your pain behind a substance, that's how addiction is created.
3 signs you need to stop smoking that Zah, bro. Number 1, bro, if you can't sleep without smoking, you gotta stop. That shit is going to get you depressed so motherfucking fast, bro. I promise you. You gotta learn how to sleep without it. You gotta take a break. You gotta learn how to sleep. And then you can start again, but you gotta fix that relationship. You have to be able to sleep without it. Number 2, zoom out. Look at the bigger picture. Look at what you're doing. Are you falling back?
I didn't want to interrupt, and I didn't technically. Commercial break. Let's get back to the video.
Are you slowly starting to not care about anything or anyone? Because it happens fast and you don't even realize it. You kind of just stop caring about anything and you kind of just let your life fall off to where all you do is smoke and scroll through TikTok. And it's not good. If all you want to do is eat, sleep, watch movies, do bullshit when you smoke, you gotta stop, bro. You gotta stop. You gotta be productive. You gotta be productive. You gotta do something with your life, bro. Lock in. This little kid shit don't last forever, my nigga. You grow up. You grow up. You need to grow up. Now, if you cool on all these things and you responsible with it, then you good. You feel me? Like, I dabble in it, but after all the business is taken care of, I can't function off of all that. You feel me? I don't know how y'all do it, but I can't do it. I'm not 100%.
The thing is like, if you really wanted to improve your life in today's, you would look at things you do in your life that you don't like and you know it's not helping you. Then you cut those off. And that right there is the hardest task for 95% of people. Because if you know you shouldn't be smoking and you know smoking weighs on you and you know it makes you super tired, yeah, you can stop for 1 day, but how about after 7 days? What about 14 days? What about 21 days when the withdrawals start hitting you and you really, really want to smoke? Or what about when your friend asks you, yo, let's smoke? Are you going to say no? Do you know how to say no? So those are like really big decisions that people have to learn how to do. Those self-help books may work for some people. I'm not saying it doesn't. But I also believe there's a common core foundation that every person who really wants to change their life should look at. And that's discipline, learning how to say no, and contributing a lot of their time to doing things that they don't want to do.
But y'all do me a favor, smash that like button so the algorithm can really pick up this video. I want to hit 2,000 likes as a record on my page right now. So go ahead and smash that like button for me. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you. Look, man, I ain't speaking down on nobody that smokes. What I'm calling you to be is more self-aware. Like, ask yourself, why do I have to smoke? Why can't I go without smoking? Can I actually go without smoking? Is people telling me to stop doing this? And am I just coming up with a reason to keep doing it? And am I a better person if I smoke? And ask yourself, what kind of person do you want to be? And is smoking helping you get there? And also, is there something better you could be doing with your money? Like, I have a lot of people that ask me for money, y'all. A lot of people that, yo, I can get $10, yo, I can get $15. There's certain family members, I don't hear from them unless they need some money. You want to know why I don't want to give to those people? Because how are you asking me for $10, but you always have a blunt in your hand? You always have a blunt in your ear. You're always high when I talk to you.
Facts.
How do you have enough money for drugs? Let's call it for what it is, or plant, but you don't have enough money to possibly put gas in your car? If you are buying drugs instead of making sure you have enough food in your refrigerator or making sure you have enough gas in your car to get to work this week, if you rather buy drugs, to me, you're an addict. And now I don't feel bad for you because you have a deeper problem. And me giving you money, I honestly think I'm going to just feed into your problem. But being high and broke is an oxymoron. You should not be both, because that tells me that you're rewarding yourself for doing no work. So you're chasing a temporary good feeling instead of earning good results out of life. Like, think about it for a second. If your brain knows that it can be satisfied just by rolling up and smoking a spliff, of course it's going to be hard for you to push yourself in other avenues in your life or even being consistently productive. And I know some people will argue saying, oh, weed is not really bad for your health and stuff like that. Weed is bad for your dopamine receptors. It's giving you a sense of gratification for something that's not actually bettering you, which is handicapping you from using your dopamine to actually conquer stuff in your life.
Damn, why I'm this high. God, I promise you, if you bring me down, I swear I won't smoke again.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Damn,
Boy,
yeah,
yeah, might be on that
changing.
I am way too high.
Damn, why I'm this high. God, I promise you, if you bring me down, I swear I won't smoke
I've
again.
had those
I don't want
moments.
to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Damn,
Boy, yeah,
my
might
heart
be on that
changing.
I'm too
I'm about
high.
to die. Oh,
Call the
man.
ambulance.
Oh my God.
Ready to lose the hat and regrow the hair? With Choose by Hims, you
No,
can regain your hair
not.
and your confidence.
Maybe my
Our Choose
hairline,
are power
but I'm not.
Oh shit.
On the
I might have to
smoke
end
one
this
on the
early.
wake up, smoke one on the way to work, smoke one on my lunch break, smoke one on my way home, smoke one when I get home. You know what I'm saying? Then I gotta smoke another one to fall asleep. So I be getting about 4 to 5 a day, and then the weekend it could be a little more depending on what I'm doing. On
You
the
smoke a
average,
lot,
I
sir.
smoke maybe a good 4 to 5 blunts a day. Honestly.
Bro, that's a lot.
Like, listen, man, if you're productive and you're rewarding yourself, you're an adult, you can do what you want with your life. But if you know you've been trying to level up in life and it feels like a struggle, every year you look back at the last year and you're like, dang, man, like nothing has really changed. I'm still striving for the same goals and I'm still not closer to it. You have to stop comforting yourself before doing uncomfortable, necessary work for growth. And if the weed's not even making y'all feel good anymore, then why are you doing it? Like, I'm hearing they putting Fetty Wap in the weed now. Like, really ask yourself, like, yo, why can't I stop doing this? Am I addicted? Because if I replace the word weed with, like, let's just say, like, cocaine or something like that, and I tell you that, yo, I'm going to stop doing cocaine, but then I mess around, go back to doing cocaine, or I mess around and relapse or something, what would you call me? An addict.
A cokehead.
But there's something about weed
Sorry.
that mainly the people that smoke, and again, if it does something good for you, do something good for you, whatever. But an addict is an addict. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can stop and you could just stop cold turkey, that's different. But if you're somebody that has told yourself, yo, I'm gonna stop doing it, and you went back to it, it's time to really have an honest conversation with yourself. I might be addicted to how this makes me feel. What do you think addicts go through? They are addicted to the feeling. And they feel like they can't live right without the feeling, which is why some drugs are stronger than others, which is why people do the most to just get a little bit of change, to get like crack or something like that. But they're chasing that high. They're chasing a feeling. So the same people that will have no gas in their car, no food in their refrigerator, but sit here and hit me up for $8, but the whole time they talking to me, they higher than a kite. To me, that is an addiction that you have. And it's time to start being real with yourselves.
I've been doing a lot of thinking, y'all, and I think I'm going to do it. I've been doing a lot of thinking, y'all, and I think I'm going to do it.
Good on you, brother.
I think I'm going to put the Zah down, y'all. I think I'm going to put the Zah down, bro. I think I'm going to put the Zah down, y'all.
Yo.
5 things that I noticed when I quit smoking marijuana. I'm going to try not to pause this video because I want it to be super authentic. I don't want to think about it too much. the first thing I can think of off bat is the dreams. Bruh, I haven't dreamt so vividly since I was a child. Like, last night, I had a vivid dream last night. I can still remember it too. When I was smoking weed and then trying to recount my dreams in the morning, I couldn't. I didn't know what I dreamt about. But I had like a kind of traumatic dream last night about my childhood or whatever. And it's not lingering with me, but the fact that I'm able to recount it is because I don't smoke no more. Second thing, irritation. You will have peak irritation. When I say peak irritation, meaning you're going to have the most irritation that first week through the third to fourth week, depending on who you are. That first to second week, oh my God. I wanted to wrap my nigga hands around a lot of people's neck and choke the shit out of them. Like, especially at work. Now, to that point of irritation, you become more consciously aware of the things that people say to you and people's actions. Some people think when they smoke weed, it makes them more conscious of everybody's actions. For me, I would beg to differ. For me, when I stopped, it just made me more conscious of my surroundings and the things that people were saying to me. Like, you realize, one, people say a lot of stupid shit. Two, people say a lot of unnecessary shit. Like, why are you talking? Like, you don't have to say anything right now. It's good to have silence. And three, a lot of people are condescending. When I was smoking before work, I really didn't give a fuck because I didn't want to go to work anyway. So I really didn't give a fuck. I would just go to work. I didn't really care about what people were saying too much or what anybody else had going on. But you really noticed that shit. Third thing that I noticed. I said I wasn't going to pause, but shit. Third thing that I noticed. A lot of the times, I was just bored when I was smoking. A lot of the times, you just smoke it because it's there. You just smoke it because you see the wood in the ashtray and you probably just boofed off that hole and it's just there. That is a bad habit to build on, just doing something because it's there. Think about that. That's talking about weed. Now, are you eating food just because it's there? Are you actually hungry and need to nourish and fuel your body? You need to take that thinking on to other things. Same thing with drink. Are you drinking because it's there and you have nothing?
I'm going to cut it short right there. There we have it. That's really, really, it resonates with me way too well. And now I have to sit back and ask myself these questions because I abuse weed. And then it will have you see, I'm a bigger guy, I'm heavyweight. At 5'7", that's not right. You got to do a lot of questioning, self-questioning, even about yourself. So, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know.